What's up, guys? This is Kyle over here at the Horror File. I'm doing a little project, and I was recommended by one of the guys, by Outsider 365, to kind of film what I'm doing. Maybe this might help somebody. I don't know. I'm kind of getting my directions for this off of DVD. I'm trying to remember what his screen name was. DVD Collector 74 or 1974. I've been watching that video that he put up, how to make a DVD shelf, DVD/Blu-ray shelf. So, I'm not gonna, this isn't like kind of like a tutorial, but I'm gonna show you kind of what I did. That way you can, determine if this is something that you would want to do or not. Right now, all I've have done is I've cut the wood. Let me actually show you guys. So this is the wood that I've cut. I got 3 2x4s. And I got 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1x10s. I've already cut them for my wall. Yeah, pretty much the way it's gonna work, and I'll kind of show you guys my my overview right here. So this is my DVD shelf right now, completely full. I bought this for 70 bucks. This shelf. You'll normally pay. What I'm about to build is going to probably hold a couple thousand, maybe, if not more. But this shelf cost me $70, so that was a $70 shelf. That's expensive. I mean, that filled up really quick. I got Blu-rays on the top, and then I got DVDs, some VHS on the bottom. I don't have a huge collection right now. Been watching movies and stuff my whole life, but never really collected that much, but yeah, I have been buying a crap ton of movies in the past couple of months, and yeah, that filled up quick. So pretty much the wall that it's on, the wall that's behind it, is where my shelf I'm going to build is going to go. So pretty much, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after I'm done. I'm going to have this video kind of in 2 parts. So I have what I did, just to kind of give you guys an idea, is I measured this wall. I completely measured the entire wall. I think it was 8 feet high. Was the top of the wall was like 8 feet when I measured it. But actually, I wanted to stop the DVD shelf right here, where this kind of opening right here. I wanted to stop the shelf kind of flush with this, where the top of this is, if you could see that. So kind of like stop it right there and then have it go all the way across. Because what my plan was I wanted to take these box sets that I have, and these, I got, the Beyond 10, and I got Eraserhead, and I got my Classic Monsters box. I wanted to take those and put them on the top to kind of show them off, and whatever other box sets I'm going to eventually get. So what I did, I measured the wall, and then I measured, where the top of this was going to be, where this stopped at, which was roughly right around 7 feet. It was like 6.5, 7 feet. So I went and just got a 2x4 that was about 8 feet long, and I cut it. I measured up to where the top of that would have been, cut it. So this 2x4 is going to sit right here on the corner, if you can see this. It's going to sit right here on the corner. There's actually a light switch there, so I know there's a stud right next to each side of the light switch. And there's a corner joist here. So what I did was I'm going to put one here, and then one on the other side of the wall. I'll show you guys what I built to hold them. Now this isn't going to actually be, it's going to be attached to the wall, but you're actually building this on the floor. So it's going to sit on my floor, but the way that it's built is I'm going to have these L brackets. You can get all this stuff under $20 at Home Depot. I got some drywall screws. Sorry guys, I haven't reached down and find it. All right, so if you can see this L bracket. I bought this L bracket I got a 4-pack of this for $3. L bracket. And I bought some drywall screws, if you could see this. Just a typical drywall screw, $4 for like a whole thing of them. And so what this is going to do is when I have my 2x4 on the wall right here, it's going to be just like this. I'm going to put this L bracket, one at the top and one at the bottom on each side, to hold it to the wall. It's just going to be screwed directly into the drywall with these drywall screws. So, once everything's in, I'm going to take these little 1x10s that I got, and this is going to be pretty much where my shelf is, and it's going to sit like this on the wall. Just go straight across to the other side of the wall, to the other to the other 2x4. And once it's sitting up there, once that's on the front of the 2x4, the 1x10's on the front of the 2x4 screwed in, then I could just, all I got to do is measure up how big, like, one of these DVDs is, and it'll sit just like this. It's going to sit on the wall and go all the way across just like that, and it's just going to sit against the wall. If you can, I'm trying to hold this and do it at the same time. So that's kind of all the way across. They're going to look like this. They're just going to lean against the wall, and they're going to be sitting on this 1x10. So that's pretty much the whole setup. I mean, if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me in the comments. It's kind of confusing. I had to watch the video for a while. I mean, I did used to do construction and stuff, so I was kind of curious of how these were going to sit on the wall, because how confusing it was. But from what I can tell, it's going to turn out very, very good. So yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's done. I haven't built it yet. Shouldn't take me more than an hour to build it, and it should hold close to a couple thousand DVDs, under 20 bucks. I mean, this is a really solid shelf to build for under $20 if you're trying not to spend like the $300-400 on Amazon for one of the pre-packs. Or hell, this thing only holds a couple hundred, and hell, I spent like $70 on this thing. So you can paint these, them if they go before they go on the wall. I like the look of this pine, honestly. I was gonna paint them black, but I got to looking, and I really do like just the look of the pine. I think it's really cool. These are about $2 at Home Depot or Lowe's, and the 1x10s are like $1.15. These are your main shelves, pretty much. I'll probably have to buy more of these 1x10s and cut them, but these are the main shelves that you're going to be using. So you're just going to buy pretty much as many of these as you'll need to hold all your DVDs. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll have the update. It'll be at the end of this video of what the shelf looks like. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. See you soon. All right, guys. So this is not completed yet, but I just kind of wanted to give you the idea. This is pretty much what I got up so far. So I didn't buy enough of these 1x10s, these right here. But I mean, I got pretty much, I got it all constructed pretty much to here. So I just need probably about 3 more of those 1x10s, and the shelf will be complete. Now I did put this 2x4 on the top up here, as you can see, and it's not actually secure. Like, I didn't have a screw long enough to actually screw it from the top down, so I'm just gonna let it sit, kind of like float on the top. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I mean, it's pretty secure, but that's gonna be pretty much like box sets and stuff like that I'm gonna put up there. It's pretty sad. You know, I had everything on these and it was completely slap full. I haven't put my Blu-rays up here yet. But it looks, my collection looks pathetic whenever it's on this, because these shelves are going to be so big. But I figured I might as well go ahead and build them, because I mean, this will probably honestly fill up pretty quick. Not very quick, but it'll fill up, you know, within a year. But yeah. So here's my shelving unit now. I really like this. This cost me probably, I want to say this cost probably around 20 bucks for everything. As you can see right here at the top, I secured these in with these L brackets. So I got 2 screws here, 2 screws in here. This is not going anywhere, this 2x4. I got one there, I got one on the other side, and then I also have one there down at the bottom and one down at the bottom down here. I mean, this is pretty secure. It's not going to go nowhere. The way I actually measured where to put these in relation and correlation to the DVDs is I took just, you know, any DVD, just took it here, just laid it right here, and then put 2 fingers right here, and then just pretty much drilled in the drywall screw right here within 2 finger, you know, range. I did use a level to level it out on both sides, make sure it was completely level. On my iPhone, the level that I use is pretty well known. I got a lot of ratings and stuff on sites. But yeah, the way that these work, I'll just kind of get down here. Sorry if this is kind of dark. Is, you know, you get your DVD, you just pop it in. it just sits right there against the wall and sits on here. And that's pretty much it. And I think it looks pretty good. I mean, for, you know, 20 bucks for all this, it's not bad. At the bottom, I got some VHSs. The VHSs sit on here fine. I got the VHSs here. Those are just some random music DVDs and stuff I got here. All this and this is pretty much my collection, other than my Blu-rays, which I don't have many at all, as you can see. And then I got some box sets. I got the Eraserhead 2000 up there. I got Leatherface and Tyrion from Game of Thrones, pop vinyls, my Beyond 10 and my Classic Monsters up top. And everything, honestly, sits on here very well. I'm pretty happy with this. You can actually paint these. I mean, you can paint everything. Recommend painting these before you put them on, obviously. But you could paint them if you wanted to. I like this look to them. I think it looks really good. So, yeah. So that's pretty much the finished product, guys. I mean, if you have any questions about how I did it, feel free to comment below or, you know, let me know. This is an extremely cheap, easy way to, you know, build a DVD shelf. I mean, the reason I went ahead and built this is because, for A, this was completely full, and B, you know, with the amount of DVDs I've been buying recently, this will probably start filling up pretty quick. I've been buying a good bit of shit lately, so so yeah, guys, like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. I hope this helps anybody out that's like looking to do this. I mean, I live in an apartment, so I mean, it's, you know, you could do this either way. You're literally only putting four of these L brackets on, so you're just screwing in, like, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8 little small holes in the wall. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I do got a light switch here. This light switch doesn't do anything. I don't really know why this is here. I think that we have those this power outlets that if you plug a light into them, this will turn them on and off, but I don't use them. So this will just be covered. I may even you can always take off the wall plate on these, but I'll probably just leave this on because it doesn't really matter. I can't take off the switch, so I'll probably just leave the wall plate on this and just stack it behind. I mean, it's just gonna put a little gap right here, but not a big deal. But I'll probably go to Home Depot probably tomorrow, and I think I'll probably only need 3 or 4 more of these 1x10s. You can actually, with the Blu-rays, just so you guys know as well, take a Blu-ray and you can put it on the wall. I'm probably gonna put my Blu-rays at the top here, but I'm just gonna probably honestly make the Blu-ray section the same height as the DVD section. I don't really care. You know, you always also want to measure, and which I didn't do, but I don't think I'm gonna have any problems. Measure, you know, once it gets to the top, you know, you may have a little gap or have like a weird little, you know, something weird on the wall. Like one of these 1x10s may sit kind of weird at the top because I'm going from the bottom up. So when it gets to the top, there may be like a really big gap or something, which I don't really care. But the Blu-rays, I'm just gonna like do the same thing. I'm actually gonna put a DVD height. So, you know, 2 fingers at the top, but I'm not gonna measure it with the Blu-ray. I'm gonna measure it with the DVD, but they'll sit on there the same. I mean, that's pretty much how they sit right there. They just lean against the wall and they sit right on this. And they'll poke out a little bit, but that doesn't matter. This is the best way to do something like this. I mean, this is amazing. Great info I got from some of the guys, you know, that I watched. I watched a DVD collector's video, and also saw a couple guys on the 22 Shots page. I can't remember who it was. I saw their DVD shelf and I asked them about it, and they kind of told me that was the same tutorial that they did. I have no experience as far as carpentry goes. I did work construction, but I mean, really, if you can measure something with some measuring tape, if you got a measuring tape and a pencil, that's pretty much all you need. If you give Home Depot or Lowe's the measurements, they'll cut the wood for you. I cut it myself with a circle saw, but if you give it to them, they'll cut the measurement. I mean, they'll cut it for you, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, guys, yeah, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. If you have any questions about it or need any help, you know, with getting your setup, let me know definitely. And hopefully I'll have some reviews up here soon. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.